Yo, what is up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name is Daimien Kamiya. I'm the Omni King. Sorry of being a bit late. I apologize. I was wrapping something up. I actually was at my desk. Something popped up literally at like 12:50. Yes, the stream was set for 12. Yes. Well, I woke up a bit earlier so because I wanted to do some shopping. Did do the shopping, but I woke up to something I needed to do, which put me half an hour behind my plan. Then I went to do it. Then I got back, needed to make food, so I pushed it back to 1. And then like 12:50, something else popped up I needed to do quickly, which pushed me just a little bit over 1. Anyway, I do obviously have my food in front of me and stuff. They're just gonna be side questing. My goal is to finish the the post side quest of the area, post main mission quest, and then after that, I'm probably gonna try and hunt down the vault in this area, and then we'll just try and pick up whatever side quests we have time for after that. So I say we head into the area. It's gonna take obviously a little bit of time because the game has to load and stuff, but I did log into Guild Wars 2 last night for dailies. So the first thing I did is I prepped my Revenant to have a conduit build, which is the new elite spec for Revenant, since that's my stream character. I completely forget what build I was going to get rid of. I think I was originally going to get rid of one of the healing builds. I might modify one of them. I don't know, it's hard to say, because the thing is, I have 2 healing builds. I have a Renegade healing build, because the elite on Renegade can actually be really good for healing. But it's only good if you and your group are clustered together. Very good for clustered healing. However, Vindicator healing is also really good because it's just basically spam the fuck out of dodge. Yeah. And however, I may need to look into it again because Conduit has this thing where it's like, Conduit's thing is that it can like empower the other traits you have active, and one of the things is that I could empower Ventari. So for those that don't know, Ventari's stance has an effect where it's called enhance, where after I forget what it is exactly, but you do all Ventari skills are enhanced. They basically do something additional. But Conduit can basically make it so those are permanent. And that would be really cool to see, but it would require prioritizing Ventari, which I don't know if I want to do, because Ventari isn't really something to prioritize unless you really need Ventari. Like, both my healer builds use Ventari, but they don't prioritize Ventari, because I get more healing in Renegade off of Renegade's elite spec. And I get and since healing's on dodge, and I'm generally playing by myself most of the time, I don't need to run Ventari on the Vindicator set because I want the damage, so I run Vindicator. So I'll have to look into that. But interestingly enough, the one I got rid of was Vindicator, my Vindicator tank DPS, the one that's running what was it, like Trailblazers, where it's Condi, expertise, toughness, and vitality. It was kind of a tanky build. It was basically just a dodge Condi build that used the trait that made it so if you inflict chill, you inflict torment. And the Vindicator dodge had a dodge option that inflicted chill, so basically made all your dodges inflict torment. And then I was also running a relic that made it so anytime I evaded an attack, I tormented nearby foes. I changed that one up though, because now there's like anytime in Conduit there's like, hey, anytime you interrupt you disable an enemy, you inflict burn. Great. So now I have another one where it's like, if you interrupt or if you disable a target that has 5 or more stacks of torment, you inflict conditions. And you can finally confuse on a revenant. Oh my god, the elite spec on Conduit can, when paired with demon stance, can inflict confusion. Oh my god, you've not been able to confuse on Revenant since they removed it from Demon Stance God knows how long ago. So that's insane. I'm very happy with that change. I think I'm going to enjoy it more. We'll use that when we go into the playthrough tomorrow. Let's get into the game here so it can load while I keep talking. Basically, you probably won't see too much about my other changes, because the other classes... So what I'm going to do is every time I log in to do dailies, I'm just going to change one build to the new elite spec. At least one build, maybe more. But the plan is to change... I want to run at least one elite spec per character. Tonight, I'm probably either going to do Warrior or NG, because I already know what I'm doing on NG. I'm getting rid of DPS Mechanist, because it just feels lazy to me. I fucking hate it. I don't mind the Condi one, because that one I feel like I can at least have fun because of the nature of how Condis work, like trying to stack them. But DPS Mechanist is literally just running in all signets and a weapon, and you just attack, and it just feels very lazy to me and not fun. So I'm absolutely 100% going to drop that one and see what I can do. Hi, Jade. Jade girl. You know, Jade, I was looking for you earlier. She's walking down the hallway. I checked all her normal spots and I couldn't find her. Yeah, we're just gonna let it load in because you can see my gun looks like it came out of an N64 game. Oh, guys, you have no idea how nice it fucking is to have a fucking working controller now. Holy fuck. Oh my fucking god. This new keyboard is so much better. It doesn't feel as rigid like so the buttons just feel softer. Right? Which is really nice. It's nice to not have to consciously, like, I do stuff that requires a lot of copy and pasting. Hell, even posting my fucking, even posting my, what do you call it? My, tweets. Even posting my tweets is like, so what I do is I type it out on Twitter, drag the thumbnail to it, then create a thread tweet where I put the link in it. And then I'll copy and paste the main tweet, post it into Blue Sky and on a couple Discord channels I share it in that have promotion channels. Then I'll go back, copy the link and post it into the other into them. Then copy the Discord and post it into any other channels that have promotions. And having Control C and Control V fuck up so much because the left control is one of the broken keys was fucking terrible. And then backspace being a broken key made it really hard to type properly. I and C, guess what? Control C, very hard when both Control and C don't want to work. There were straight up times where it's like, okay, Control C. If it failed, most of the time it would just erase everything with a C, so you're Control Zing to fix it, then Control C'ing again. I had 4 times that happened in a row. But you Control C, then you go paste, and it didn't paste what you copied because Control C, neither Control nor C actually worked. Having the I not work makes it hard, especially when I is a word in and of its own. So if you ever saw me have messages that just started like with, like, it looked like it was missing the I, that's why. And then the space bar fucking up at the end too. I kept the keyboard just as a backup in case something happens, but this one's so much fucking nicer. Sorry, something in my eye here. Alright, we should be good. Alright, where are we going quest-wise here? So, I need to head to here. Or head up to here. That's the mission. I'm going to go there manually, because I want to see if this area has another, like, point.
Its will on me.
Come on!
I will see you repaired.
Start this quest while we're here. Is that colder?
Touch with a scout. Scouts are interested in a little mountain air.
Top scouts to repair a critical meteorological tracking device high atop the mountain. But we've lost touch with them, and the device is still on the fritz. It will be a difficult and dangerous climb, but we need the device functional and our scout home. You're just the kind of person who can handle it.
This vessel endures too much.
I'm just trying to uncover more of the map and see what we can do here. Did not mean to get off. Oh. I hit the wrong button and then got confused. I want to get that quest.
For this circumstance.
Oh, hello.
Come spot me, bro! Wanna get shredded, bro? Sup, bro? You wanna Hulk up, bro?
Is there no end to your indignities, little robot?
What, bro? Just getting my swole on at my new gym, bro. You should get in on these gains, bro.
Your pitifully frail arms belie your protestations of strength.
No way, bro! The Shredded Summit helped me get yoked out the transistors, bro! Check it out, bro! This is... before I did the course here, bro! Mad weak, bro! This is me after the Shredded Summit, bro! Got ripped like a losing lottery ticket, bro!
Get to the point, robot. I'm not your bro.
Okay, jeez. After we liberate Kairos from the Order, people are gonna start feeling bad about themselves for different reasons, right? So I built this sweet fitness course to profit off their budding body insecurities. Problem is, people keep telling me the Shredded Summit is impossible, right before they fall to their deaths. Help me prove the haters wrong, would ya?
I am bound by oath to accept your challenge. Also, it is arm day.
Yes! Now let's get those...
A lot of quests to pick up, that's for sure.
Thanks, rookie. To conquer my Shredded Summit, you'll need to power through 3 vertical challenges without dying horribly. Before we start, let's limber up those grappling muscles. Jump, climb, and grapple over to my hunky hologram. Come on, rookie. No pain, no gain. For me.
An order soldier!
Alright, let's get my drones out. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna finish playing this game without doing any file editing or stuff, but once the main playthrough's done, all bets are off, and I'm just gonna file edit to my fucking... I'm gonna get a fucking class mod on this guy that will actually do fucking shit for my build. Apparently there's one that can increase drone duration.
More obstacles fall before my righteous quest!
Fragments around here somewhere. Alright.
Not even capable of battle. What a waste!
Oh, come on. Where's the vault key?
More of the Order are moving in.
Oh my god! I did not think I was gonna cleave through 2 health bars doing that. I'm gonna focus on trying to clear out the enemies here first so I can look around just for fun. It says the vault key's around here somewhere. I think I'm like right on top of it. Oh, maybe it's through here. And I already said I'm going to probably be playing the other characters off stream, and when I play them off stream, I'm probably just going to max out their levels right off the bat and then just get to play for fun. Since they're playing with the Wonderlands concept, which is that enemies just always match your level, which in my opinion, my personal opinion, that is the best way to ever program your RPG. I understand that there's progressional levels. I don't know. I think it depends, because I know that I think it's fine as long as there's a cap. Like, a good example is Witcher 3. Witcher 3 did not have a level cap, but enemies and gear would always try to match your level. So as you leveled, you could get stronger. So did the enemies, meaning you were constantly upgrading your gear. And I looked it up, and apparently there is basically no level cap in that game, or at least not one you'll ever reasonably reach. So it's basically just kind of impossible. But yeah, because when it's like this, the enemies are always a challenge no matter what you do. And it makes old areas of the game still, for example, in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I could go back, I could skip the Goblin quest. I could just streamline the main story. I'd have no issues making it to the main story. But then, when I'm done, I could go back and even do, the fucking Goblin side quest area, and it would still be fine. I'd still be in a good position for that quest. And, to me, that's so nice. It's so nice to just be able to play. It never feels like you're under-leveled. It never feels like you're over-leveled. There's no issues with glitches or bugs or poor scaling, which is a problem in some games and was a problem in Borderlands 3 for quite some time. For those that don't know, when you return to Pandora, if you were doing all side quests, you'd probably be at about level 33, maybe 32 to 34, something like that. once you got off the, so you'd head to the map that had Roland's Rest on it. That map was fine, but then the next two maps as a part of the story heading towards was it Pain and Terror, were significantly downscaled with a level cap of 27. And the thing is, any quest rewards or weapons you get on that will cap at that level too. Meaning that Typhon's log chest had level 27 weapons in it. All the weapon or the quest weapons and gear you got were level 27. Basically meaning that you effectively got fucking nothing from them. It was useless. Because the gear you had was already in the 30s. On top of that, you're basically just fucking destroying everything because you're 5 levels higher than it. And then you go, and then when you get into the vehicle, to go fight Pain and Terror, you, that's when everything catches back up. And it's almost a whiplash moment. I remember the first time it happened to me, I was like, holy fuck, like, cause like, you're going from dominating to basically normal damage, but that normal damage is kicking your shit in because you're not used to it. But yeah, so proper level scaling can be so fucking important. And I really wish more games did this. I'll even credit games like Dark Souls. Right? They don't even have a level system. It's just, it's the entire game is skill based, which is also perfectly fine. I understand that levels can be a marker of progression, but especially in an open world game, I prefer if levels were just a limit to your own personal power. Right? Like, in this game, the only thing a level really does is get you skill points. That's it. Everything else is effectively like, you basically don't need levels. You could just get gear and fight enemies. Skill points are the only things tied to levels, which I'm perfectly fine with, right? Because then there's still a sense of development and growth with your character. But especially in a game like this, Borderlands doesn't have stats. Like, it's all based on the weapon. Like, your individual character does not have stats, right? And many RPGs, though, your characters do have stats. Sorry, let me get something figured out here. Sorry.
He just...
Suspect taking a hostile tone of voice.
Not at all. Here, my ID is right.
Suspect thrusting an unidentified object.
What? No!
False alarm. ID confirmed. You may pass, citizen.
Why?
Suspect questioning an officer.
Alright, bring it. Don't get me wrong. While I would have loved to play melee, I actually am enjoying this build. It's kind of nice to get, like, using both my action skills, using the ordnance more. Because I bet you if I pick other builds, I might not be using them as much. But yeah, I just did not like melee on this guy for some... It just felt very clunky. And again, I'd say the clunkiness is one thing, because there were other melee characters I've played in the past that had clunky melee. My problem is that all of the melee was tied behind an action skill I could only use like fucking every 80 seconds. That was my problem, was that, like, every other melee character I've ever played, be it Zero, Krieg, Amara, even Athena, and Athena's probably one of my least favorite, and Fragtrap too, and he's probably my favorite melee in that game, as inconsistent as he can be. But yes, the reason why, it's, yeah, like, there's no, like, real melee bonuses. Like, let's go to his skills. Let's go to his skills. No, sorry. Right, so you have this. All fair, right? You do have a melee bonus. You have the weakened effect, which triggers off of any melee. What else? You have melee crit chance, so melee can now crit. Great. That's wonderful. That's it. Pretty much. I guess maybe. I don't know. I'm reanalyzing some of these. I could be wrong. There is significant bonus to melee when you use your action skill for sure. Like this one, your shield capacity is added to your melee. This one extends the can extend the duration of onslaughter as you attack. I don't know, maybe I might attempt to do melee on this guy later, but there was no, like, early game melee bonuses. Like, Krieg could straight up get, like, what was it, like, 40%? Because, so Krieg had that one skill that made it so it's like, hey, here's like, 20% bonus attack, and then if you had no shield, it doubled to, like, 40. You also, it was not hard to get bladed weapons in that game, even though Krieg was actually not good with bladed weapons until about like level 40 something, because of how his melee scaling worked. And then Athena really didn't get good until you got a capstone, but you got it much sooner in that game versus other games. And then Frag Trap, you could get it as soon as like midway through a tier, but again, it was inconsistent. At best, it was getting selected between 3 different subroutines. You can get the melee bonus like almost immediately. Like we're talking about like what, like level 7, but you don't get the decent one until like level like 15 or something. The one like the triple clock one, whatever, where it triples the bonuses. But yeah, re-looking at this, like, yeah, you have this. Now, granted, they did do some post-game buffing too, so that probably could have changed my opinion as well. But right, you do have this, you do have this, you do have this. None of these are actual like action skill related. This is forge skill related, which has nothing to do with Onslaughter. It's entirely to do with Molten Slam. Yeah, I would probably run that or this one. Or this one, depending on it. No, wait, no. That's my action skill, sorry. Cryo melee, incendiary melee, shock melee. So, I don't know. I don't really know which one I'd want, but I'd need to run that for sure. Yeah, if I can get a good build for melee going, then and starting this guy at level 50 at max level, I'd probably actually run thermal diffusion. Having the 2 elements is really nice. And I could actually put points into heavy plate. Like, let me see here. Let me actually like re-look at this and be like, okay, how would I go about doing this if I really wanted to? All right, we'll do that. We'll do this, do this, do this, do this. Probably run that. This. This. Oh, I hate that. No, stop. Probably this. That's okay. I've hit the cap, but I do see other skills I'd want to go for that could be. I still think he's a weaker melee character than some of the other characters, but yeah, so when the level cap increases, so I got a good build going for melee. When the level cap increases, there's two skills I want, but I wouldn't be able to get both of them because they're in the same tier. Judgment. So basically, looking at this, I'll show you on. I'm not gonna pull, but like so, max. Pick this, max, and that's all my points. And then I'd probably either run this or this, depending on which one I like more. And then these two are the only other remaining skills I'd be interested in, potentially. So, deals increased damage to enemies below 50%, which would be nice, you know, to help finish up. And then this one, when I deal melee damage, I restore percentage of my forge skill cooldown, which is this, right? This one here. Not this one, this one. Which will allow me to maintain Berserk better, because I can use it more often. And especially since Forge skill is an action skill, not an active skill. So you basically just use it, do damage, and then it goes on cooldown. So that would actually be really nice. And so this will cap at 5%, I believe. But it doubles on melee attacks. So melee damage triggers it, but melee attacks do double. So it'd be 10% on a melee attack. But to even be able to get to one of these, I would have to max one of these. And they constantly increase the level. It's tradition that the level cap increases by 11 every time. So it'll go to 61, meaning that I'll be able to get one of these maxed, one of these maxed, and then 1 point into the other. Or I can split, 3 and 3 or something like that. So this one is when Amon applies shock to an enemy, he gains increased critical hit chance. When Amon activates his ordnance, his next gunshot is converted to incendiary damage, staggering damaged enemies, and gaining increased damage dealt. I'll probably go with this one, I think, because this one I don't know if this really applies to me, per se. But, yeah, I'll keep that build idea open, but for melee, but I just wasn't feeling very strong going forward. I do also have a lot of class mods, too, especially ones that buffed my touch's death. For 3 points, which means that I would have a 48% chance for melee to activate kill skills. And if you're wondering, this is a kill skill. That's a kill skill too. I don't know, that might be something to go in like lastly, but it's not really important. This is a kill skill. which would be very important, especially for thermal diffusion, buffing shield as well. This is a kill skill as well, but only when Berserk is active. There's this one here too if I wanted to buff my elemental damage too, which can help. Because it'd be up to, at max, it'd be 15, right? So 3 stacks at 15, 45% elemental damage increase. I have no real desire to try this build. Maybe sometime in the future, but I don't know. Borderlands, this build seems too bunker heavy for me to really enjoy, for me to think about. Anyways, let's find this fucking key.
More of the Timekeeper's puppets!
There it is.
I find the fragments.
That was not what I was
Kill the
looking
monsters.
for, so I didn't think it would just be casually on a box. Hmm. At 72, the melee build gets really nice, though. 72, I max Fists of Stone and Judgment. And then I'll probably swing around and get Gathering Storm in the melee build. Because it's a kill skill. All punches in the action skill anyways are elemental. So, but since I can so basically I can try and activate max stacks before action skill and then just buff it. It'll also buff Berserk too, which you don't have to be an action skill for. And then I'll probably just pump the remaining points into Cast Iron just to get the Forge skill cooldown further down. Like 4 points have to go here. 5 here, and then I just have 2 in here. So I just have a 10% cooldown rate.
Order scoundrels. Your days of running sick experiments are about to end. Take
I will say it's kind of satisfying though, because one of my favorite things about Krieg was throwing his buzz axe, but it wasn't exactly optimal. So it's kind of cool that I finally get to play a character that does that.
Where have these fiends put all the prisoners?
I made it out. I'm gonna get help and come back for all of you.
I'm already here. I might as well just do the fucking quest.
I'll find someone.
This is not the quest I'm working on, but I'm here.
I wish I could have saved more, but it is good to see you alive. Tell me, how did you survive?
I don't know. They said I was next, and then you showed up. Do you think you could let me out of here, please?
Yes, I will free you. Let me just find the lever or switch that binds you.
Where is the lever? Oh, there it is. Glowing.
The power sources for the cell must be nearby. When in doubt, follow the wires. Success! Now for the next one. Only one left. Victory! The cage should be open now.
My brother managed to get out, but I think he was hurt. Did you see him? Did he send you?
Your brother did not survive, but he did live long enough to end the slaughter.
I'm glad he made it out before he died, at least. Breathing the air on the mountain. A taste of freedom. Thank you. It wouldn't have stopped with just us, so you saved a lot of people.
Your brother was the savior. I was merely carrying out his final wishes.
That's all he ever cared about. I need just a moment
Besides,
to say goodbye.
I'd much prefer, I think, with Amon to wait for a to play melee when I can have some gear that would be better accustomed for it.
Thank you.
You will atone! Make your peace quickly!
Die!
Ready to strike!
God, you were annoying. Oh. Fuck.
Out of my way! Hero coming through! Bada boom!
keep going. It's Tim! I do not like that there's a boss and a badass here at the same fucking time.
Consider this a lesson! Fuck off.
For sale, baby shield, never worn. Remember, mental health is also important, but also not my problem. Guns hungry and Vaulthunter. Depths welcome. Money, not advice. If you see a dictator today,
I have arrived at the black side.
good. Lichter built a special chamber in that shithole for transferring himself into a new body. Find a way in and stop that download.
Alright, I gotta go get a battery of some kind. That is clever.
Boss, I am in. How do I switch the download?
Just plug in that drive. Your Echo can handle the details. Upload failed. Failed. Switching. Switching? What?
Oh, you motherfucker. I hate you. Fuck off. What did I throw my weapon? Or did he pull it out of my hand? Ah!
Vengeance flies!
Singularity enemies are the fucking worst. You can barely even fight that off, and then there's an explosion at the end. Go away! Oh my god.
Let me take that off your butt.
I have obtained the copy and thwarted this new style lictor. Via lictor, damn.
Great! Bring the drive back here and I'll turn that... bastard into the virus he truly is. What are you doing? Where are you going? Put me back, you fool! Congratulations, I'm convinced. Enjoy it, because that is the last victory you will ever have. My plans are simply delayed. I will return. Powerful than ever. You cannot stop me. is inevitable. I will make you suffer for interrupting my transfer.
Oh. What do you know?
Collecting fragments? Necessary.
I found that
Slaying
completely by
evil.
accident.
Satisfying.
So I guess there's still one more vault key, right?
You're a treasure, Vaulthunter. Don't let anybody tell you different. Go ahead and plug that drive in.
You are trusting him of all people? I thought you were more superior being than that.
You will not be hurt during this process, will you?
Who, me? Nah. I'll be fine.
Ah, dubious lictor. The weakness in me, severed and abandoned. But there is hope for you yet. Allow me access to your network so I may summon a new body, and I will permit you a merciful deletion.
Who do you think you're talking to? You ought to know your bullshit's not gonna work on me. I'm you, you moron.
Untrue. You are my useless humanity. A cancer removed. I cannot let you infect.
Someone's kind of giving me
your
like doctor vibes from
mediocrity.
Genshin.
Also, where did you
Like a
develop
guy
this
that split
all-manner
himself up
speech?
into different
Hey,
aspects
I
of
worked hard
himself.
on this accent to not sound like your evil eyeball-looking ass. Turn myself into a respected businessman, who incidentally is about to delete you for good.
You do not have the power to defeat me.
I sure do, dipshit. Especially when your monologuing gives me time to transform you into a virus.
What? No. Surely we can come to an understanding.
What a delight. It's like I get to kill you all over again.
Wait. Help me escape, and I will offer you protection.
Stop doing this! Okay, good. Thank fucking God. I wasn't gonna have that happen again.
What a piece of work. Now, according to Fancy, Bruce is ready to go. You get yourself to Lictor's bunker, I'll make sure Bruce meets you there.
Understood. Nice work, boss.
Hey, no congratulating till Vile Lictor's toast. Be careful out there, Vaulthunter.
Boom. Let's go. Alright, let's head back.
I soar upon metal wings! Everything good?
Bruce is present, but he is not exactly himself.
Oh, that's because I need you to establish a connection between us. Your Echo 4 can handle that.
I believe that should have worked.
Way to go, kid. Now follow me to the bunker entrance. By which I mean, follow Bruce!
Bruce has disappeared. Was this part of your plan?
Yeah, he's inside. Pretty cool, huh? Told you it was worth the hassle. Cool your jets a second, I'll get you in. And voila! One fresh riff, just for you.
Does Bruce know where he is going?
You mean, do I know? Of course I do. Don't be a schmuck, stick with me. The death of Vaulthunter only confirms the weakness of flesh. While he dies, I remain extant. Now I prepare my return, stronger and better.
Heaving clean!
You cannot kill a god. From beyond the veil of death, I will bring the end of all you hold dear. I will persist. There will always be Lictor.
Alright, come on. Get him, weapons. Who's dead?
More obstacles fall before my righteous quest! Let me go! The lesson begins!
40! I now have the max crit chance, which is good. I wouldn't mind this getting maxed out. In all honesty, my ideal skills are these two. Attack speed, movement speed, and crit chance. I wouldn't also, of course, masterwork would be nice too. Alright, so I have 10 levels left, 10 points left, and these are my 2 skills. So this is next. So every time I or my drone score a critical hit, or an enemy or a detonation is caused, we gain stacks of blast furnace, which will increase my gun damage. Once at max rank, it is 1.25% per stack, with 30 stacks the max, which I believe, what would that be? 37.5% damage increase. And then I don't really have anything else left to invest into, so it'll probably just end up being this one, which increases ordnance damage and detonation radius. You're just trying to think, like, on the level cap increase, I can buff this, but what else do I want to buff? Do I go bellows again? Stoked could be fine too. Potentially. Goodbye.
I see the order, and I do not like it! Fire of the Holy Order! Thunder!
You've lost all your defensiveness.
Your order friends won't save you!
I'm actually really excited, like, to get Guild Wars 2 done so I can get to the I can get to the. I've been really wanting to play like the GameCube games again. I was honestly considering playing XG again. Remember I said I wouldn't mind playing it again, but using like an entirely different, like an actual like team comp and stuff. The last time I played, I kind of just used random Pokemon, and I would also ban whatever Pokemon I used for my team. So whatever Pokemon I use in that team comp, I would ban, unless theoretically they were a part of the strategy. So like, I used Regirock. I would keep Regirock if I was running Sand, because in all honesty, Regirock would become a defensive monster if I was running a Sand team. Oh my god. Like, especially if I threw an Assault Vest on him like I did last time. I would effectively have double special defense, which, keep in mind, Regirock has 100 special defense, and then he has 200 defense, so his defense and special defense would be identical. And then I could also run Registeel too. They only share, well, they share 2 weaknesses, might not be good. I want to be careful when I run weather teams as to making sure I'm not going overboard on like, I want to make sure I'm keeping my weaknesses covered, and I'm not going overboard on the same thing. Like, obviously, if I'm running rain, I want to make sure that I have a good chunk of water moves in the team, and maybe the occasional thunder or something, but at the same time, you need to make sure you have counters as well. Or just Pokemon that can benefit from the effects of rain. Like, for example, in Gen 5, Ferrothorn was on a lot of rain teams because it benefited from the reduction of fire damage.
The Timekeeper's servants have returned! It is now clear to me why that door remains locked. And thus, the Leviathan fell.
This is it. The last hurrah. Slap the virus into the mainframe and it's sayonara to Lictor. All of them. You've done good work, Vaulthunter. Thanks.
He's not really revealed the fact that he's going to die in this, is he? Because they have to destroy every semblance of Lictor. Debating if I wanted that, but I'm not a big fan of amp damage, so.
The Timekeeper's servants approach. Ready to strike.
I also wouldn't mind getting a bump on that last hammer drone skill to maybe get a 50% bonus, 50% chance for the hammer to cause detonate. I just feel like 25 is not really triggering that much.
Hi, boss, we did it. Got something to celebrate now, don't we? Boss? Boss, are you still there?
Wellspring, congratulations on your success. You should return to the pit. I'll be waiting here for you.
The only way to permanently remove him was to remove every ounce of him, which would have included himself.
Congratulations, newbie. You just got stationed at the most boring outpost on Kairos. Ever since Lictor turned on his own people and quashed their little rebellion, the Augurs have mostly kept to themselves. They just mine away at their precious mountain, dull as pain. My advice, make sure you got a lot of Echo Cast downloaded to your device.
Alright, let's sell off everything.
For a brief moment, I can forget the deaths of everyone I love!
Hey, NL, and how?
I must say,
How are
bravo
you?
on your triumph. Never again must the augurs fear vile Lictor.
I've been all right.
Where's the boss?
Oh, I
Looking
thought
hard.
you knew. The virus killed every copy of Lictor, even him. But wait, what's this? Why, it's a digital miracle.
Goo-goo-goo-goo-gaga, I'm Child Lictor.
That cannot be real.
See, Calder, I told you they wouldn't buy it.
Lictor, you may have turned away from evil, but you will never fully commit to a bit. Wellspring, the boss remains quite alive, but his stint as the boss will have to end.
Yeah, do me a favor. Grab my drive and upload me into Bruce. Say goodbye to the boss, and hello to
seem like a two-bit juke joint, but this shithole's helped a lot of people. I'd like to see that continue. So thanks again, VH. You're the real deal.
Alright, let's see what I got here. Alright, we'll just clean up some more side quests. I got about an hour. Side quests, exploration, etc.
Fine, I guess. But I heard Vaulthunters shoot lasers out of their eyes. Well, how about getting up on that roof? Can you get up there? No ladders.
I haven't needed a ladder since I was your age, son.
So... I guess this means you can't just jump that high on your own. Weak. Well... Can you fly over there? Try something else. Do it!
I shall, but know that you are trying my patience, young one.
That sucked! I thought you'd rip it open with your huge muscles. You just looked like a little kid throwing a temper tantrum.
No, it is you who suck. You, I say.
Screw this! If you want to see a real Vaulthunter, follow me!
What folly am I about to witness?
Okay.
See if he's learned his lesson. Let the vanquishing begin!
Alright, come on. Be a good little mangler and die. There we go.
say?
Where are you going?
I was looking for thank you, but I'll take it.
I was so wrong. You are the best. I'm gonna go home and tell everyone how cool you are.
Ah, he'll be fine.
I knew they were not in the trash. Your futile search was a metaphorical journey for meaning in a chaotic existence. No,
the hell
the
up?
instructions were in my pocket when I washed my clothes. And so the absence of your goal reflects an absence in the soul of humanity. Maybe it's by the grill. I was making myself a little snacky snack there.
Oh, exhaust me.
Where are you running and gunning to next? If you've got skin, I'll help you
I
save
think
it.
that you can
Buy
have
a
white
shield.
items as items of
See,
the
that
day as
wasn't
a
so
choice
bad.
to me.
Haven't used a weapon in years.
Oh, sorry, Anel. My health better? Yes. I still have like some last minute like phlegm residue that's causing me to cough occasionally, but for the most part, I'm fine.
Oh, good. Oh, bad.
Worry not. I will build the chair using only my wisdom.
No! Alan's art is derivative and puerile! Those who help that hack artist must in turn be hacked apart!
Whatever.
Dead. Last one.
A jealous colleague of mine. Now, collect the pieces of the chair, and we shall be one step closer to aesthetic mastery.
Oh, come on.
Place of power, perhaps.
That piece of our sculpture represents longing.
Hmm. No. I still have a ton of side quests and exploration to do in this corner of the map. And then I still have... But I'm nearing... I think there's like 1 or 2 parts left of the main story. But my goal is I want to try to 100% this character at the very least. Yeah, so this one, I still need to get the sugar mine, a vault symbol, 3 echo logs, and a deadbolt. There's probably something up here. There's the question mark here, which I can't find, but that's probably the sugar mine. Or the auger mine, sorry. There's an echo log. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe something's here, and then I wouldn't be surprised if there's something over here. Yeah, it is bigger than expected, but in all honesty, it's kind of boring. Borderlands franchise has always been a semi-linear game. but or franchise, but this game is like very open world, and it just kind of gets boring, confusing, and like the problem a lot of open world games have is that you effectively end up just making the game go from like 80% gameplay to like 60% gameplay, because now there's a shit ton of travel time that's factored in. Exactly, feels empty. There's just like, oh, I've played emptier games, but it's just there's a constant of just like, oh, I'm here, now I need to get to here, so let me just travel to there. Oh, I finished this one, so now I need to go down to here, let me travel to there. Oh, now that quest is sending me down to here, so I can travel to there. Sure, I can fast travel to here, but I still need to travel from there. It's just fucking boring. I don't like games that are so like that. There's tons of games like, I love Biomutant, don't get me wrong, but that game has the exact same fucking problem. And that world is significantly emptier than this one.
That face? Anti-feminist backlash.
Like, I got bored with, like, I'll say this. I got bored. I wanted to stream Wonderlands. I wanted to stream every single class. I got bored because it was just repetition. Doing the same things over and over again without much to add. This game, I'm getting bored. And I've not even finished one character just because there's just large bits of doing nothing.
Wow, handy. All right, the spawner should ping Limos's path in order of upload. It's proximity based, so when you get close to one, it'll update their trail.
Now I turn to the task. Fear not, I will find them.
That piece is just wood. Ascribe no meaning to it. I can practically smell the art already. Return to me and assemble the chair.
I have failed you.
It's masterful. You have reimagined the question.
I fuck up a chair
what is
so
chair?
bad.
And the answer is simply this. You simply must send it to me. Or, better yet, destroy it.
Why destroy it?
Because art, like all of us, is ephemeral. The only thing more beautiful than this piece would be the memory of it.
Make your choice, artist!
Oh, brilliant.
Kinda happy. It's weird.
I'm fine with games being semi-open world, don't get me wrong. Borderlands franchise as a whole has always been classified to a degree as open world. The concept of the thing is, the general concept of open world is freedom to choose where to go, but not necessarily. But it's not necessarily meant the whole world is open to you. The previous Borderlands games had a linear development, but they still had an open world element because at any point in time, you could backtrack. You could backtrack to any point in the game
transponder is in this cave.
at your wish.
Limos must have planned to gear up in our supply cache before heading into Order territory.
And that's perfectly fine
Great
to
deal
me.
of blood and footprints.
Okay, that's not great, but not terrible. Footprints mean whoever left them was wounded but still alive, right?
Stay higher! Take it up, hey!
Like, I will admit, I do not like games that heavily shoehorn you. But I also don't like games that,
It would appear Quiet Limos is not the fragile sort.
No way!
but sometimes games that, you know, just...
Literally in this case, I guess.
I think this is going to be a good fight!
Restless Owl. The signal appears to be coming from a mangle. Incorrect.
Oh no. It must have swallowed the first founder. That's it. See if you can recover it. Would you? Quick, check that transponder.
transponder for you, Orla. I gotta keep moving. I won't let you down. I won't let you down.
Oh, they're alive! Or at least they were. Okay, okay. On to the next signal, but be careful. Looks like this one's in Order territory.
Wow.
This quiet Lemos must be
These
a
quests are
tenacious
really
ally.
overlapping, and I love it.
Trekked through Order territory after facing a Mangler.
I guess they did. Oh, but I wish they hadn't. I never would have asked for their help if I'd known it'd be so dangerous.
Not only that, but if they broke this game down like they've done in all the other Borderlands games, it would have run better because the whole fucking world wouldn't have been loaded. There's another quest, by the way. I gotta go fucking start once I'm done this.
I swear by the heavens above, I will see you repaired! Oh, looks like the transponder is inside the Order wall.
This makes sense. Lemos would have taken our secret shortcut past that checkpoint.
A secret stash, a secret path. You and Lemos seem to traffic routinely in secrets.
Yeah, well, you'd be secretive too if... Never mind. Just keep an eye out for a hidden path. Their spawners probably in there.
Iron, thank you. Oh, wait, what is that?
The bolt drop.
It's like staring into the face of death herself.
All that metal for nothing! Bada boom!
Where is the bolt? Oh, there it is. I know I'm in the middle of something here, but I just want to open up Harlow and Vex because they're the two characters I've not actually looked at all. So, Incarnate, Vex creates a phase explosion, dealing damage to nearby enemies and fully restoring her health, while active Vex can use Eldritch Blast and get increased movement speed. Spawn a phase clone minion, choosing Spectre or Reaper. Phase clones lose an ever-increasing amount of health per second, and their damage type matches Vex's current attunement when spawned. And then Phase Familiar. Phase is joined by her minion Trouble. When killed, Trouble will respawn after a cooldown. Her action skill, press her action skill and teleport Trouble, dealing damage to the area. Okay. So basically, Phase Familiar turns her into Flak. Dead Ringer turns her into Jack from Pre-Sequel, and Incarnate turns her into, I guess maybe Maya's Blue Tree? Not Maya, sorry, Amara's, where she launches a Phase Blast. And what are Harlow's action skills? Throws a flux generator in front of her, which projects an energy field doing cryo damage over time and entangling enemies. Allies inside the energy field gain overshield. 0 point. Press action skill to use Harlow's Halo Accelerator to place an enemy in status for a duration. Enemies immune to status take damage instead. So this is kind of like Flax's Trap skill in Borderlands 3 that was utterly useless in its inception. And then Chroma Accelerator. Fire an unstable energy pocket from Harlow's Chroma Accelerator. The unstable energy pocket passes through enemies and deals cryo damage to all enemies it passes near. Okay, well, I won't look into the action skills, but interesting.
Should be plenty. Bring them back, and I'll see if any are worth hanging on to.
I
Burning!
Please destroy the crystal on his back, please. Oh god.
A gun is simply not enough to stop me. Timekeeper's servants have returned!
I hate you.
Now I don't have to stop fighting!
Guy's an arms dealer, so he's gonna drop a shit ton of loot when he dies.
I won't be broken by your Consider this a lesson! And so do I!
Alright, let's check the loot here. Backpack full. Oh, I see.
I think I'm past the danger, Arwa. But I still have this weird feeling I don't know, being watched. Is that crazy? But I'll keep searching. Don't worry, it's probably nothing.
Limo sounded better, right? Maybe they're okay, but just hiding away. Keep going, please.
This actually might be the better thing to travel to anyways. I can swing by, start the quest, and then go finish this one. Because I want to sell shit, too.
We need a new house band. There's a talent scout in the
Burn willing to help us find a new band for the pit. Figuring with you in charge now, you should meet with her.
I have enjoyed many a jaunty reel at a tavern such as this. I would be happy to assist.
Myself and our customers thank you. The sound in here has gotten pretty stale. If I have to hear dubstep polka one more time, I might rip my bolt. If the pit wants to stay competitive, we need the best beats. Or tunes, or whatever the kids are into these days. This scout's the real deal. If anybody can lock in the best act on Kairos, it's her.
I did not realize I could get it right from here. Alright. Alright, my dude. Here's your fucking bolts. I'm gonna take all your
As
dancer's
requested,
money.
6 bolts, posthumously ripped from the skulls of my foes.
Junk. Crap. This guy needed glasses. Hey, alright. These ones ain't half bad. Now they just need to be edited. Here.
So you need me to play around in their cybernetic memory feeds? Sounds quite riveting.
You'd
think, but the kind of editing software that feels like a heart-pounding thrill ride of a cyber adventure is way out of our budget. Ours is just kind of like a spreadsheet. Just take them to my editor in the back.
Such horror. This is what Mind Swirl does to people?
Just drop those bolts on the desk and my guy will get to them whenever. Careful around the computer, though. It's pretty fragile.
We all have our vices, I suppose. Some are not pretty.
Oh, God.
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, you probably breathed some mold spores or something. I should clean that room more often. But hey, whatever, you got your money, so none of this is your problem, right?
All right.
Help! These cracks are really harshing my vibes!
Why do you cower so? I instruct you to gain acceptance by fighting them.
I super accept that cracks are scary as hell! I just gotta remember, suffering is all in the mind. Ow! Damn it! Happy place! Going to my happy place!
Thunder!
Hi.
Whew! You saved me. I guess we're even, huh?
Far from it. By my reckoning, you owe me 2 lives now. Well, that is hardly relevant. What is relevant is you wasting... my time.
Oh my gosh, you're so right! Now that I'm here in this moment, not getting attacked by Cratch, I see that time is an illusion. Your time? My time? What does it even mean? I'm on the cusp of some revelatory-ass truth here! Damn it! Hold space for me here while I figure myself out!
Aspirant, cease your reflecting and help fight!
Just one more second. Okay, maybe that cave might be causing my...
Impenetrably vast and dark? Filled with flying vermin? That doesn't sound right. Hang on.
reflection of the transformational potential.
Shut the
of
fuck up,
intuitively
dude.
unconditional
I can end this
authenticity
quest by putting a
or
bullet in his
something.
head. Please.
Your insides are on the outside. Get in my way. See? You will atone.
Give up. I can't climb or fight or achieve astral insights. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this.
Ha! Clearly. Come now, pupil. You were never in any true danger. I only needed you to think that, to accept the transience of our existence.
Wow. I feel, I don't know, content almost? For a moment back there, I really thought I was gonna die. I wasn't even scared. I was grateful for all the special little moments I've been lucky enough to experience.
Good, good. At last we make true progress. Soon you will achieve enlightenment. Your last challenge is a test of awareness. Go and watch a river camp. If you can find truth in madness, tranquility will follow.
Kill a whole ripper camp? I mean, I'll try.
No, you must watch, and nothing more. I will follow shortly to check your progress.
Got it. I'll watch the crap out of them.
I didn't activate the actual quest I wanted to do, which was this one. Christ, what the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm like, I got like 11 fucking emails from fanfiction.net, and there's like a couple creators I follow that just fucking like, they don't update for a while, but when they do, they upload all their stories like fucking once in multiple chapters in each. So you'll get like slammed with fucking God knows how many emails. Not interested.
I will mourn your passing peace. This is the very heart of an order base. Are you sure this signal is accurate, Arwa?
100%. This is pre-cataclysm tech. Clunky as hell, but never wrong. Not sure how you're gonna sneak past all those order things.
Oh, my friend. Nice. The Timekeeper's servants approach. Thunder!
No, it's still alive. In all honesty, the fanfiction.net site has a lot of problems with it. They're really not being very good at updating it, fixing it. The better site nowadays, I would argue, is AO3. But both have things they can work on. Fanfiction just has much more things to work on. But I do have some grievances with AO3 as well. Mostly, AO3's is mostly down to the search filter.
Now, to the business at hand.
A good example is like, say I want to look at I want to look up crossover fanfiction, right? So it's like, hey, I want to see a crossover fanfiction between Naruto and Borderlands. We'll just use that as the example. The problem is on AO3 you can't really narrow it to just those two. You can have, you can search and have if you search that, like, you can prioritize those two, but it'll also include any other crossovers. And like you can't just lock it into those two series. So that can be a bit annoying. I will say there's also issues like with like branch tags, like
with some help, of course. Echo 4.
What's a good example I can give? I'll use this as an example. So, though this example specifically only pops up when people don't tag properly. But let's say I'm looking for like a specific pairing, right? A specific ship, right? A good example, I will just use Naruto Hinata, right? Not my go-to Naruto ship, but we'll use it for the example. I want to see some Naruto Hinata fics. I do not want to see harem ones just for the sake of the argument. However, it will give me the results of any fanfiction tagged with Naruto Hinata. With the only way to remove the others is to filter out each individual other pairing tag. So I would have to filter out Naruto Sakura, you know, Naruto Tenten, you know, like, just I'd have to individually filter out each tag I don't want, which is very annoying. I wish they could figure out solutions for that.
Reinforcements. Ah! E4, tend to the door. I will alleviate this nuisance. It would seem Quiet Limos is not here.
Ugh, damn it. Can you check the transponder? Maybe they embedded another clue.
Arwa, I made it this far, but something's not right. I know I wasn't spotted by any order, but I can't shake this feeling that I'm being watched. Doesn't matter. I'll get your brother back. Until then, I just have to... I gotta...
Count every measure. Sound out the cage. Bar by bar by bar by bar.
Didn't I kill the Grim Reaper?
Measure. Resting is age. Echoing far, far, far.
That voice, where do I know it from? I know the sound of death well, and if it is any consolation, that was not it. It's more of a...
That's not exactly reassuring. But wait, the transponder's moving. It's headed to... Oh, Maker, that's Crawler's Folly. That cave is off limits to augurs.
Then it is fortunate I am no augur. I will get to the root of this matter.
I'll try and finish this quest if I can.
I soar upon metal wings! I have arrived, Arwa. What is this forbidden place?
Crawler's Folly. They say Revelatory Lottie was the first to find it. He was this young bolt tech prodigy, but then Rippers took his family, and he suffered some kind of mental break. Kept repeating cryptic sayings like, "The way out is in." Anyway, Lottie went into that cave, and no one ever saw him again. Now people say his tortured spirit haunts the place. Folks claim you can hear the dead moaning in there. Even the Order avoid it.
Those augurs appear to be enthralled somehow. Undead, even.
No wonder people thought the cave was haunted. The moaning they heard, it must be from those things. They seem pretty human, but just twisted.
Path forward is cut off by a powerful force field.
Really? Oh, but there has to be a way inside. The transponder is in there. Limos is in there.
Success. All it took was desecrating the dead. A particular passion for this twisted killer.
That's Limos. Well, go on. May as well scan the transponder.
Oh, if you find this, Arwa. Sorry. He had Veth already, and he said his eyes on someone new. His restless shadow following. Arwa, you should go far away. Far. No, stop! Stop! Get away from me!
The murders are identical, down to the last detail.
What do you mean?
Time is a prison with...
This head seems to be misplaced, in more ways than one.
That's sincere, Vanth. He was my brother. vanished, but Lemos said they'd find him and we could all make a new life together. Now I've lost them both, and I'll bet that bastard was taunting Lemos with that head.
My sincerest condolences, Arwa.
Soft as sorrow, sweet as milk. Each moment a star against a cold night, like castles of ice. Our lives.
Arwa, can you hear me?
Vaulthunter. Follow transponder.
Yes, Vaulthunter. Come, let us meet. I'll keep her safe and sound and sweet. You've interfered twice, but third time's the charm. We'll be waiting for you with open arms.
Stay strong, Arwa. Rescue is
Twice.
nigh.
When was the second time? I don't even remember the second time. I just remember
Hold
the.
on, Arwa.
All I want is to set people free from pain and sorrow, fear and rage. They're happy now. I gave them the key. Their sanity was a crutch and a cage.
I will not be denied. Arwa!
I'm in here. Hurry, please.
Follow the script. The lines, we both know. The audience is just a part of the show. Joy is just one word of our play. Wouldn't you rather the sweet things stay?
Yes, I know this game by now. Slam the plates, shoot the heads. Stir.
Move! Oh, here we go.
Dead to warn your friends. Oh, you've survived. How did you do it?
I don't know. We were talking. He asked me if I wanted to be free. I don't know why, but I said no. I didn't care about freedom without Lemos and Vance. He seemed almost shocked. Then he started laughing, cackling.
And just left with my transponder. Or did I dream all that? I don't know.
My chill pales the flesh of those who flee care. If some
Oh, that one's outside.
prefer burning, then why should I share? You're so close to knowing, so close to seeing. Come, let me show you. The truth will be freeing.
It was no dream. Return.
You need to go all the way back there? I don't have time for that.
Your people. I will end this nightmare.
Maybe. If it's the finale, I think I might be able to do it. I love lag. So perfect and beautiful.
This hatch leads right to the killer's signal.
I knew this island had to have significance.
The souls I have saved are there, on the slides, smiling forever. They don't seem to mind.
Oh, this mess is unconscionable. Someone's left Froyo receptacle refuse just lying here. Many receptacles, as though for a business. Frozen yogurt engine, though it's seen better days. Too large for home use and built for mobility. Say, a vendor's stand. An image of Harper, and yet more besides. The killer is prolific, but consistent. Careful, methodical. The hunt is nearing its end. These are the murderers. These sites, each with a Froyo stand. I see. He hunts in guise of a Froyo monger. Can't be far. I must hie to the launch pad.
If you're here for the Frogurt guy, you just missed him. He ran off towards that old barn on the edge of town. He said some weird rhyme about smiling. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm still waiting for my freaking sprinkles, man.
Frogurt Monger, for your crimes I will make this hurt. Yog hurt.
Welcome, Vaulthunter. Do you not see? Those seeking freedom, I make truly free. A sprinkle of sugar, some ice, and a smile. Isn't it nice to forget for a while?
More auger revenues.
When was the last time?
Let's go.
Felt free of your burdens. I can take you there if you let me. I can keep you there.
Murder and brainwashing. Pirates. They are monstrosities. And I will suffer no monster to At last, there's your freedom. Arwa, I hope you are well. The killer will trouble you no more.
Oh, thank the Maker. And don't worry about me. My vengeance on that bastard will be living well. For Vanth and Limos. Farewell, Vaulthunter.
I know you're
I can see fire in their eyes.
You're letting them walk all over us!
Let us begin your education.
Finish this fight. We'll head back to the launch pad afterwards. Sell stuff. We'll sell stuff that's No, I gotta go to work. I only stream it this early in, like, at this point in the day if I'm going to work. Like, I started at 1 o'clock. It's 4:15 now. I try to stop at 4.
Come see me again.
So I can have some time to get ready. I do like that you can sell directly from the Lost Loot machine. That's a nice feature. Alright. Quit game. Yeah, so tomorrow we pick up with Visions of Eternity, the new Guild Wars update. I need to make sure, what was the fucking last time I streamed Guild Wars 2? And what part was it? Uh, 79. Was 79 really the last one? Yep. 79. When I was doing weeklies and looking into possible hardcore builds, which I ended up putting on hold in the future anyways. But that's still a possibility too. That might be like my once a week Guild Wars 2 stream. I want to make an attempt of playing each class hardcore, and my goal is to just see how far into the story I can get. So part 80, do I actually have that thumbnail? I do indeed. Alright, the stream ends here. With that said, my name is Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. Be a friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.